Was lightning before the thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder.
So don't mind that I'm all like acne, oily, gross face, looking like a fetus type of vibe right now. Yeah, that was the weirdest and grossest description ever. I'm gonna stop talking right now. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Nat here and welcome back to my channel. So, for today's video, I am going to be doing a beauty video. What? Oh my gosh, where is this coming from? What? Yeah, basically I'm gonna be just showing you guys my everyday makeup routine for the summertime. I wanted to do this video because I wanted a full descriptive tutorial, so I'm gonna break down everything, every product, every makeup tip and trick that I have for each part and each step of the makeup process. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you want more makeup videos on my channel. I have been missing them so much, so I really want to introduce them back onto my channel. And I'm going to stop talking right now, otherwise this intro is going to be so long. So let's just get into the video. First, put my hair back and out of my face. I usually don't have my hair styled at this point before doing my makeup. It's usually in a messy, weird, awkward bun. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and let's just get into the makeup look. The first thing that I do is apply my moisturizer. I'm just using this one by Vino. It is their clear complexion moisturizer. It is in the same category as their whole acne line. I have their face wash that I've been using for about 5 years now, and I just discovered their moisturizer and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try it out. And so I really love it because it treats my acne while moisturizing my skin, because if I dry out my acne prone skin too much, it gets even more irritated. So even though you have oily, acne prone skin, you gotta moisturize no matter what, because it will just make things worse. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my foundation. I just used the L'Oreal True Match foundation. To apply my foundation, I'm gonna be using a damp beauty blender because it gives it a more flawless, well-blended look. When I use sometimes a foundation brush, the product can get kind of streaky on my skin. So a really great tip for a more natural everyday look is to use a damp beauty blender, especially when you're using a more heavier foundation product. Now that I'm done applying my foundation, I'm gonna go in with some translucent powder. This is just a Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is amazing for oily prone skin. I love it. I've been using it for about 2-3 years now, and I would highly recommend this for anybody who has oily skin. I'm going to be doing the baking technique. I have been doing this for a couple months now. It is so amazing and it is super trendy right now on YouTube. So if you haven't heard of it yet, basically, all it is taking a dry beauty blender, applying a lot of your translucent powder product onto your beauty blender, and then you just pat it on the areas of your face that get really oily, and you just want those areas of your face to stay nice and matte. And then once it's done setting, we can go ahead and just take a fluffy foundation brush and just blend all that excess translucent powder away. The next thing that I'm going to do while I'm letting that set is do my eyebrows. I'm just going to be taking an angle brush and a dark eyeshadow color and just filling in my brows. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but since I ran out of the product, I'm just going to be using an eyeshadow color because, like I said, don't have that product, and the eyeshadow color works too. So yeah, okay. I'm going to be moving on to the eyes. Today I'm going to be using my Tartelette In Bloom palette. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this palette. I love it so much. I've had it for a year now and I use it every day. The first shade I'm going to be taking is the shade Charmer. It is just this pure white matte shadow, and I'm just going to be applying it to my entire eyelid and a little bit on the brow bone. Next, I'm going to be taking a little crease brush and just taking the shade Smarty Pants. It's a little bit more of a light brown, warm tone, and I'm just going to be applying it in my crease to kind of help warm up the eye before I add a little bit more darker, smokier color. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade Firecracker, and it's just a slightly smoky, bronzy shade, and I'm just going to be focusing it towards my outer V and slightly bringing it into the crease area. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I created a subtle wing effect with my eyeshadow because my eyes are so big and so doll-like. I wanted to make them appear as if they were a little bit more smaller looking. So that's a really great tip if you have super big doll eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Activist, and it's really close to being black, but it's a little bit more on the brown side. I'm going to be taking the same angle brush I used for my eyebrows and just going and taking the product and just applying it more so towards the outer V and really deepening the smokier look, and it's really gonna help exaggerate the cat eye a little bit more. Now it does look a little bit intense right now, and the product can get a little bit streaky, especially when applying it with a angle brush. So I'm just gonna be taking a fluffy blending brush and just blend the whole look together so that the colors really blend and mix with one another. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Rebel, which is a warm burgundy toned matte shadow, and I'm just going to be applying it right on top of my crease area to give it a little bit more warmth to the darker, smokier look. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Funny Girl, which is a champagne light highlighty kind of color, and I'm just going to be focusing it on the inner corner of my eyes to help brighten up the eye look a little bit, since we've got a lot of smoky colors going on. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade Activist and just applying it to my waterline. It's the same shade that we used on my outer V area to help smoky up the eye look. And lastly, I'm just going to take the shade Rebel, which was the same color that we applied on top of our crease line, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my waterline to help bring out all the rest of the colors that we used and finish off the look. Moving on to mascara, I'm just using one by Maybelline. It is the Lash Sensational Mascara. Oh my gosh, this mascara is amazing. It gives you such beautiful eyelashes. They literally look like you're wearing fake eyelashes, but they're not. It's just this wonderful mascara that makes your eyelashes look so gorgeous. I highly recommend it for you guys. Moving on to highlighting and contouring, I'm just going to be taking this basic bronzer right here by Maybelline. I keep it pretty classic and simple when it comes to bronzer, just because I just need something that's going to warm up my face a little bit. If you have any recommendations for any good bronzers that you guys like, let me know in the comment section down below. You guys would actually be surprised that I don't use an actual highlighter. I actually take this one color out of my Boudoir Eyes palette from Too Faced. It is the shade Satin Sheets, but it's kind of like this rosy, pinky, champagne color. It's not even highlighter, but it works like as a cool highlighter, so that's what I use. I love this blush so much. I've been using it for a couple of years now. I am obsessed with it because it's not super heavy and rosy and red. It just is so subtle and very natural for a blush, you know what I mean? And lastly, for lips, I'm just going to be using this one by CoverGirl. It is the Katy Kat Matte Collection in the shade Cat Sphinx. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this color. I've had it for a couple of years now. I literally stock up on this color because it's always out everywhere I go, so it must be a popular or just a really cool color and everybody loves it. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply it to my lips, and then that's it for the makeup look. But yeah, that is basically it for the makeup look. It is so fun and perfect for the summertime. I'm obsessed with this makeup look because it really emphasizes all of my favorite features on my face. I just love it. I love all the products that I use to apply on my face, and yeah, it's just very fun and I love it. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you doing? You should definitely subscribe. You will not regret it. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media accounts. They will be always listed in the description box down below. And that's it for today's video. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!